Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to show you guys how to achieve this glowy, bronzy, dreamy, glamorous look. So if you guys are interested in learning, please keep watching. So I did already start with my eyebrows. If you guys would like an eyebrow tutorial, I would be happy to do one for you guys. Just go ahead and let me know. Anyways, let's get started. So in this particular look, I only use these brushes, which is about like 10 of them. So it's not that much. It's a really simple look that doesn't require so much. So I do like to start off with skincare. I'm using facial water by Burt's Bees, and I like to use this to moisturize and clean anything that I have excess on my skin. So I did apply it on a cotton square, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it all over my face. So the next thing I do is I apply a facial serum. This is to hydrate my skin. I got this at Marshall's for like $7. It's really nice, and I feel like it really hydrates my skin. I've been really into facial serums lately. So now I will be moisturizing with the Lancome sunscreen moisturizer. I'm gonna go in now with some eye cream by Lancome, and I'm practically done with this, guys. Look at that. I just go in with the back of my nail and I just scrape it, and I just put that under my eye. Just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Well, I should have thought about this before. So I like to moisturize my lips before starting my makeup, just so that when I do my lips are already moisturized. Go in with my Carmex lip balm. So now I'm going in with foundation, and I use Double Wear Stay in Place by Estee Lauder. And this one is literally the bomb. I swear I've tried so many foundations, and this is the one that I'm obsessed with. And this one is in shade Fawn. So I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender. So I will just be dotting this in my face, and then just blending away, making sure I also get the neck area. So if you didn't notice, I did skip through primer. I don't really prime before doing my makeup. I honestly really don't believe in primer. I've been told by so many artists that it doesn't do a difference, and it really doesn't, honestly. I just feel that, you know, like the internet, social media, influencers, and makeup companies made it a thing that it actually does make your makeup last. And maybe, you know, a pore filler is good, but like an actual just a primer doing nothing, just priming your face, I feel like it really honestly doesn't do anything. I don't see a difference with or without it. I just think it's an extra step that they put out in the market, to be honest. As an artist, you know, I have to understand that my clients believe in primer, you know, they want that stuff, and so, you know, you just have to kind of do it, make them feel satisfied and stuff. But in all honesty, in my routine, I don't use primers. It's crazy because so many artists have said the same thing, and, you know, consumers just keep thinking like, like that's just them, but I need my primer. Recently, Tati made a video with Scott Barnes, and, you know, he said like, a primer for what, you know? And so now people are just going like, wait, so is primer really necessary? And now people are finally starting to open their eyes, so that's just kind of funny to me. Don't get me wrong, like if you've been following me on my Snapchat, you know that I talk about like the Hangover primer all the time. And I really do like it, but because it's hydrating on the skin. Not necessarily because I believe it makes your makeup last longer, but I don't know, who knows? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Next step is Tarte Shape Tape, of course, my favorite concealer in the whole wide world. I literally just put this under my eye, like that. I don't put it anywhere else. I know a lot of people put it in their chin, their nose, their forehead. I don't really do the whole contouring thing, I just brighten, basically. So now that I am all blended out, I will be using my Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Powder. I love this powder so much. So now I'm going to be setting under my eyes. And I don't really like bake, I just press it into my skin. Same thing with the other eye. I find that by pressing the powder into my skin, I don't get oily as much, so I really like that. So with the Beauty Blender, I usually press the powder all over my skin. I usually do it throughout my whole face, but lately I've been into the dewy finish, so I just use this big brush just to set the rest of my face without pressing the powder into my skin. So I'm just picking up some powder, dusting it off, and I'm just gonna press it into the skin. So now that I look like a ghost, I want to do some bronzing, and I use this one by Maybelline, and this one is amazing. It's so warm, and I love looking super warm. It does have like that reddish shade and then that like brown, but still really rich, you know? You just want to imagine an imaginary line from the center of your lip to the helix of your ear, and that's where your contour should be, or with your index finger you could also just feel where your bone ends. I literally bring the bronzer all throughout my face. So I normally don't do this for contouring to get like a skinnier face or anything like that. I mostly do it just to look warmer, bronzy, sun-kissed, you know. Of course, you know, like with my kind of face shape, I wouldn't contour up here. Because then that would kind of shrink my face, and my face is already like small. It would just be closing it. You would just have to contour right here. Depending on your face shape, you contour differently, but like I said, I don't really do it for contouring. I just do it just to look bronzy all over. So I'm picking up more product now, and I'm just going to tap off the excess with the same brush, and I'm just going to be pinching it a little. And by pinching it, I'm kind of giving it that little fan. I'm just literally going to go in my nose, not really trying to contour, just trying to bronze it up a little bit. Bring it to both sides, then under my nose. I'm going to be going in with blush, and I use the Tarte blush, and this one is in shade Party. I'm using this brush right here. When I apply my blush, I kind of just feather it out like that. Now I'm going to be going in with my Rose Water by Pearlescence, and this one's just a hydrating face mist. I got this one also at Marshall's for $8.
2,000 years later.
Now I'm going to be going in with my favorite highlighter of all time. This one's Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. So I just go in the top of my cheekbones, and I always bring it down to my cheeks, because normally when you're taking a picture from the front, you don't really see the highlight. So I like to bring it down to the apples of my cheeks. And I bring it to the top of my brow as well. Now I'm going in my chin, Cupid's bow, then the bridge of my nose. So with the same highlighter and a different brush, this is like a little mini blending brush, I'm going to go ahead and put some highlighter on it, and I'm just going to put it in the tear ducts of my eyes, just to give me a glow right here. I will also be putting it in the brow bone. So now for the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some Tarte concealer once again, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the lids. With a blending brush like this one, I'm just going to blend out that concealer throughout my lid. I do like to use the Tarte concealer as an eyeshadow base. I think it works amazing. It really brings out pigmentation in any eyeshadow palette. You could be using a really like affordable brand that's not so pigmented, and this will bring the pigment like to a whole nother level, guys. So now without setting my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced chocolate bar. I'm gonna go ahead and use this peanut butter shade right here, and I'm using a brush like this one. With this brush, I'm just gonna be pressing the eyeshadow into my lid. You just want to keep pressing it in until you're happy about the color. Don't worry about the edges, we're not blending those out yet. So now that I'm happy with the pigmentation of the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. I don't know if you guys notice, but I start to circle it out here. When you're circling the eyeshadow, you're basically bringing the bottom eyeshadow up here. And that's just to stretch out the eyeshadow, bringing it higher on the lid while still blending. And then right here, I'm still gonna go in windshield wiper motions. So I will just be repeating the same process on this eye. I'm gonna go in with the blending brush, blend it out, windshield wiper motions. And you have to be really patient when blending. Of course, it's not gonna blend so fast, but it will be blending it out. And then right here, circular motions, blending and stretching that eyeshadow, bringing it higher onto the lid, and then going back to windshield wiper motions. So now with a brush like this one, I'm picking up the same colored shadow, and I'm just going to be bringing it on the lower lash line. So So now for my favorite part, I'm going to be using a Cara gel glitter, and this one is in shade Illusion, really similar to the Stila, basically a dupe. I'm going to put it in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to be grabbing my middle finger, getting some product on there, not so much, so I'm just blending it out, and then I'm just going to be pressing it onto the lid. I mostly want to keep it here in the front. Now with the Q-tip, I'm just gonna blend out the glitter that may be too harsh in some places. So I'm just pressing that powder into the front of the lid. If I want more glitter, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit more and keep pressing it into the lid. Now with the Q-tip, I'm just going to brush out the areas that I might not like, that might be too harsh of glitter. Now for the next step is curling my lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite lashes that I literally use every single day, and these are number 11 mink lashes. I purchased these in a beauty store in downtown LA. Now I'm going to be using one of my favorite eyelash glues. This eyelash glue comes in the Vegas Nail Lashes. It's so good. So I'm going to start by placing it in the center of the lid, and then fixing the outer end, and then fixing the inner corner. And then I like having nails for this part because then I just pinch the lashes together. So now I'm going to be using a mascara called Vertige Longwear. I'm just going to be putting it on my top and bottom lashes. So for the last and final step is my lipstick, guys. This one is my favorite. I don't know how to pronounce it though. Buxom. I just put it on my lips, that's it. And voila. So this is the completed look, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I personally love this look so much. It's literally my everyday look, and a lot of my clients request it because, I mean, of course, me, a makeup artist, this is my everyday look, but you know, like someone who doesn't really wear makeup, this is like a total glam look. So a lot of people request it whenever I do their makeup. This is also a perfect look for the spring, the summer that's coming up, guys. You know, you want to look dewy, bronzy, glowy, you know, snatch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe you guys learned something. I hope that is the purpose of this video, but if not, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, let me know if you guys want to see more videos on makeup, routines, vlogs, I don't know, whatever you guys want to see, let me know. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know, everything. Turn on the bell button, you know.